If you are 70 plus or older, don't do this in the morning, and how it impacts your heart and brain. There are mornings when you open your eyes, but your body doesn't want to leave the bed, not exactly from exhaustion, but because something inside you just feels off. Dizziness when you sit up, stiffness like your body's been locked in place all night, and your mind foggy, like it hasn't quite caught up from sleep. You might think, it's just age. But the truth is, that's not always the case. Many of the symptoms people over 70 experience in the morning actually come from small hidden habits, repeated daily without warning. We keep doing them, believing we're fine, until the body finally speaks up. But here's the good news. Just a few small changes, just a few minutes each morning can help you regain balance, clarity, and the stability to start your day feeling strong and secure. If you believe that growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker, if you believe you deserve to wake up every day with a strong body and a clear mind, then tap the like button to support this video. And don't forget to subscribe, because your journey to thriving after 70 is only just beginning. Age doesn't make you weaker, but the way you start your morning can make your entire day feel more exhausting than it needs to be. In today's video, you'll discover 5 habits that might seem harmless, but silently affect your blood pressure, memory, balance, and mood, especially after the age of 70. The good news is, you don't need to make huge changes. Just a few gentle adjustments to your morning routine can turn each day into a safer, more refreshing, and more energized start. And at the end of the video, I'll share one simple habit, something most people don't know. That could be the key to helping you feel clearer, calmer, and more in control all day long. Mistake number 1. Getting out of bed too quickly after waking up. The first mistake is something almost everyone does without even thinking. You open your eyes, turn to your side, and immediately get out of bed. Just seconds later, you feel dizzy. The room spins slightly. Your legs feel like they missed a step. You reach for the bed frame or the nearest wall to keep yourself steady. Sound familiar? This is called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up too quickly, causing blood to not reach your brain fast enough. According to the Mayo Clinic, over 20% of adults over 65 experience this, and it's one of the most common causes of morning falls. When you're younger, your heart and blood vessels respond quickly. But after 70, your cardiovascular system needs a few extra seconds to adjust when changing positions. And if you stand up too fast, blood pools in the lower body while your brain momentarily runs low on oxygen. The result? Dizziness, disorientation, unsteadiness, and sometimes a fall, right from the very bed you sleep in. But here's the good news. You can prevent this with just 1 minute every morning. As soon as you wake up, don't jump out of bed. Take a few seconds to gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists. Stretch your back and neck. Then slowly roll to your side. Press your hand to the mattress and sit up gradually. Place both feet flat on the floor. Sit at the edge of the bed for about 30 seconds. Take a few steady breaths and let your heart rate adjust. Just 1 minute, and you've already lowered your risk of imbalance, dizziness, and even injury. 1 minute to start your day smarter and safer. Mistake number 2. Ignoring morning thirst, your body's silent dehydration. After a long night's sleep, your body quietly loses water through your breath, your skin, and the continuous work of your liver, kidneys, and heart. And yet, many older adults don't drink water right after waking up, a habit that may seem harmless, but can seriously impact your heart, your brain, your digestion, and especially your balance. When you're younger, your body is better at signaling thirst. But after age 70, that sensation weakens. You may not feel thirsty, but in reality, your body is already dehydrated. Even mild dehydration thickens the blood. That means your heart has to pump harder to maintain circulation, raising your risk of high blood pressure, fatigue, and even stroke, especially in the morning. And it doesn't stop there. Morning dehydration also slows kidney function, contributes to constipation, causes headaches, and makes you more prone to dizziness or loss of balance the moment you get up. So ask yourself, what's the first thing you drink each morning? Coffee, medication, or nothing at all? If it's not water, it's time to make a change. The simplest habit? Place a glass of water by your bedside the night before. As soon as you wake up, drink half to a full glass of warm water, slowly, calmly, before anything else. If you'd like, you can add a few drops of lemon. It gently stimulates digestion and refreshes your system after a night's rest. And if you take medication in the morning, water becomes even more essential. It protects your stomach lining and improves absorption. This one small habit can calm your digestive system, improve blood flow, and brighten your mind, all within the first few minutes of your day. A warm glass of water in the morning just might be the best gift you give your heart, your brain, and your energy after 70. Mistake number 3. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Alertness doesn't arrive, but fatigue silently begins. For many people, that morning cup of coffee feels like a sacred ritual. The rich aroma, the familiar bitterness. It's like being gently awakened by a warm embrace. But if you're drinking coffee without eating anything first, your body is paying a hidden price. While you sleep, your stomach enters a resting state. After 7 or 8 hours without food, its lining becomes more sensitive. And the moment you introduce a strong stimulant like coffee, especially if it's strong or consumed quickly, your stomach begins releasing acid, but there's nothing there to neutralize it. What happens next? A burning sensation, acid reflux, and, if repeated over time, even minor inflammation of the stomach lining. But the impact doesn't stop there. Coffee also spikes cortisol, the hormone that helps you feel alert, but also happens to be the stress hormone. When you're younger, your body can easily reset after a cortisol spike. But after 70, your endocrine system slows down. That cortisol surge can lead to shakiness, heart palpitations, anxious feelings, and soon after, overwhelming fatigue. You may not feel the alertness you were hoping for, but the rapid heartbeat, the unsettled stomach, and the anxious mind, they'll make themselves known. So, should you give up coffee? Absolutely not. You just need to change the order a little. Before your first sip, eat something small. A slice of whole grain bread, a few almonds, half a banana, or a spoonful of yogurt. Even a light snack creates a protective layer for your stomach lining. It helps stabilize blood sugar, and it allows coffee to energize you without the side effects. Your morning coffee should be a source of joy. Let it inspire your day, not drag it down. Mistake number 4. Ignoring morning stiffness. rushing may lead to long days of pain. There's something quietly happening while you sleep. During those long hours of rest, your blood flow slows, joint lubrication decreases, and your muscles stay inactive, unlike during the day. What's the result? You wake up in a body that feels lightly frozen, stiff knees, tight hips, a tense spine, hands that don't move as freely as they used to. And if you ignore that stiffness, if you step out of bed without caution, it's your legs that may cause a fall. It's your back that might pull you into lingering pain. Many people think stiffness in the morning is just part of aging. And yes, it's common, but it should never be overlooked. According to the Arthritis Foundation, morning stiffness is one of the leading causes of injury in older adults, especially in those over 70 with a history of joint pain or low mobility. But here's the good news. You don't need anything complicated. Just 2 or 3 minutes right there in bed is enough to warm up your entire musculoskeletal system. Start by gently flexing and extending your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Slowly tilt your head to the left, then to the right. Reach your arms overhead like you're greeting the new day. Then exhale slowly. Sit up. Place both feet flat on the floor. And lift each leg gently, as if walking in place. No need to be forceful. No need to rush. Just enough to get the blood moving. Enough to remind your joints you're still using them. You might think, what can a few stretches really do? But the magic isn't in the intensity. It's in the consistency. Just a few minutes of gentle movement each morning could be what saves you from weeks of discomfort. Mistake number 5, neglecting your posture when your morning stance sets the tone for the entire day. What's the first thing you do after a full night lying still in bed? For many people, almost by instinct, they sit up with a rounded back, slouched shoulders, and their neck pulled inward. That hunched posture might seem like a response to fatigue, but more often than not, it becomes the very cause of that heaviness you carry throughout the day. When you slump forward, breathe shallowly, and keep your gaze fixed on the floor, your body becomes restricted, and your mood often syncs with it. Studies from the U.S. National Institutes of Health have shown that simply improving your posture, especially right after waking, can boost oxygen flow to the brain, support digestion, elevate your mood, and even improve balance. Poor posture in the morning is not something you'll notice in the mirror, but you'll definitely feel it for the rest of the day. So don't underestimate the power of how you stand up each morning. Before leaving the bed, raise your arms high, as if stretching into a hopeful new day. Take a deep breath in, then exhale slowly. Sit on the edge of your bed with both feet flat on the floor. Keep your back gently upright. Roll your shoulders back. Relax your neck. Lift your chin and smile. As you rise, keep your eyes level, not looking down. Walk forward with intention as if you're stepping into a day worth living, not just getting through. A proper posture is a quiet message you send to your body. I'm still living with purpose. I'm still confident. And I'm still in charge of every step I take. Choose how you start each day after turning 70. Every morning is a new opportunity. You don't need to do anything grand. You don't need to chase after perfection. Just one small change is enough to make a big difference. 1 minute of stretching before you stand. Half a glass of warm water to ease your heartbeat. A small bite of food before your favorite cup of coffee. a few slow movements to loosen stiff knees, and a steady posture so you can feel strong from the inside out. After 70, what matters most isn't how much you do. It's whether you're doing the right things, at the right time, in the right way. Just a few mindful minutes in the morning can support your body, preserve your independence, and help you embrace the day with clarity and confidence. You don't have to chase youth. You don't have to turn back time. You only need to choose a way to begin the day that makes you proud. If today's message inspired one thing you'd like to change tomorrow morning, please share it in the comments below, because your story might just be the spark someone else needs to rediscover themselves. And if this video resonated with you, tap like to support the channel, subscribe for more gentle reminders each week, and share it with someone you love, because sometimes just one small change is enough to protect an entire life worth living.